time, like, so we're gonna... The Bane isn't there, it's a straight one-on-one. This is the hero he spams, right?
His name is...
Always a beast, what can he do? But it seems like he's back into that staple of kind of rotating in tier 3. It does suck. Like, it does feel bad, and I see why Mason doesn't want to do it. And well, Bat Rider, yeah, Crit's doing the same thing again. Tango healing set.
Are you going to steal that, Cap?
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to steal that.
I'm definitely stealing that. It feels so good to have boots first.
Yeah.
On these,
but it also sucks.
It's really good.
Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's range creep. Damn. Doesn't want the lane. Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's range creep. Damn. Doesn't want the lane. Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's range creep. Damn. Doesn't want the lane. Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's... Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's range creep. Damn. Doesn't want the lane. Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's... Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's range creep. Damn. Doesn't want the lane. Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's... Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's range creep. Damn. Doesn't want the lane. Oh, Snaking's trying to help him block, so there's...
Need it more. Need it more.
kill. I'm
See?
curious to see if he goes 0-4.
Fly's willing to ruin his own game, take a bunch of harass so that his anti-mage doesn't. That's a good. Okay,
Oh, he just missed the range.
Now it's all
Do it,
nothing.
As an anti-age.
Why he blinking at the chicken? He saw it. Oh my god, he doesn't have blink. That's literally a free chicken. If he has blink, he just kills it. I'm actually upset with our team.
I mean, I don't blame him.
And
he missed
It's a Cuddle Sin King dual lane.
He missed the range creep. That's
That's the real egregious play.
Yeah. Oh, Fly tanked like 9 hits in a row so that our team could get that range creep.
And now, middle, there's some fights going on. He can actually throw him back into the tower. He
Nice
will try to
dodge.
fight him. It doesn't heal that much, though. Sumail just outcasts him. And that's a big problem, I think. Zin Rubik actually has the double null, and that was before he got the kill. 600 gold now. And it's the problem we talk about. Like, he's on his comfort here, right? You said Monkey King plays it a lot. He does. And you kind of lose middle right then. That's probably bad. Looks like they're going in again, actually. But somehow he's half HP yet. I don't realize how much Rubik does. Heal up a lot.
I mean, with double null talismans, and you get the spell slam, and then you get arcane supremacy. The level 1 is pretty value. Like, there's a lot of things that makes Rubik really strong.
We look at that.
Not even stealing a spell.
If you forgot what the new one is, Rubik's Master of Arcane allows him to deal more spells to retreat spells that last longer on enemies. 14% very value. Because it's two things. It's the amplification.
Don't you hit it on the way?
That spot is possible, but other spot is possible.
Where?
There's a
This
hard
one?
camp pull. Yeah.
This one might be through the trees as well.
That one's possible.
This one is not. This one, I think this one already is possible. I think you could even do it easier if you will slot 10 goes, but what?
Yeah, but I think the Radiant side has an advantage.
Yeah. I definitely think it's possible to do so.
Like, their
That's a
hard camp
testing.
is easier to pull or something like that.
Definitely is.
As Radiant side, you can pull the hard camp instead of like pulling easy camp and connecting, basically.
Okay, so Luna is getting a little bit of farm now. This I thought would be a lot harder, but Envy's doing a good job out of mana now. Oh, runes. There's going to be a sleep. Fly actually steals it. Oh, man. A right click plus a brain tap. Not only that, he gets the bounty, Ortiz gets the other one, so they get a 2 for 2. And that's exactly what happened last game, right? 5-minute runes. EG got 1 plus 2 runes. I believe it was exact same. Here, Eternal Envy. They want to do something up here, but now crit. The time you don't feel bad like walking back to base. Crit's got Tranquils, full mana. You have to be so careful. Obviously with the Bloodless, you have a lot more move speed.
Oh boy, he's popped in run.
Get out of there. And they're good. But it's kind of wasted a little bit there. How much mana is it?
This is pretty smart. 40 mana. Yeah, that's enough.
What?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I like the thing. 7.20. Drunken Brawler been reworked. Well, that's helpful. Thank you. And well, it's been a pretty slow game here. Middle lane. We do have level King. Looks like coming in lane. They're even though. They are. Let's look at the net worth. That's gonna be the big thing. The old problem. So that's a net worth, and that was with Rubik going back to base.
So most of the time, Rubik start rotating really early on. All the mid Rubiks I've seen. Sumail hasn't done that yet, and I wonder who even goes mid for him.
And Crit, he's taking a lot of damage. So is Fear. Is this going to be a 1-for-1? Sure looks like this 4. He's already used his run at you like fool ability and won't be able to. Well, I think there's... Oh, they counter the Sentry Ward, making the Sand King a little bit, you know, more scared in lane. We see the ping there. Does he have enough Sentry to not? Alright, in middle. We haven't been here in a while besides that one little time. He has level 2 bounds. You'd rather give a boundless than treat it.
Yeah,
Tree Dance
probably.
on a middle Rubik, he's just across the map in 3 seconds.
He would go gank bot immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. Trading hits.
There are 3 right. Oh, didn't even throw him back. Didn't care. Going for the phase boots. Super will never not love phase boots. You could probably like make boots that call phase boots and you will buy it. Just so used to it. Monkey King now. Looks forced a jungle waiting for read, and he's just kind of chilling around.
Did you ever watch him play Monkey King?
Yeah.
You know, like this, what kind of style is like very similar to Midwand sort of deal, where he moves around the map and kicks a lot?
I watched one game, but of course it's very indicative. But he was active in that game. But it was a bit different because he didn't have other spacey cores.
Yeah.
Like he needed, core. He actually had to do something in the game.
Your Sand King is like your prime speed creator.
Yeah.
Do you have?
They're just putting.
Oh boy. Oh. Keeps clarity though. Do you rotate someone middle, right? Like let's tower. This is a Rubik versus Monkey. Your tower's actually almost dead already.
You can't cast stuff while you're tree dancing, right?
Like while
you're
you're flying, you cannot now. That was like when more to be able to catch it while it was wave and got it.
Yeah.
That was like TI3, I think. That was like a shadow nerf. I remember that. And well, Suman, you will find it. Even like full everything.
Dyer's bottom tower.
He wastes a charge there, unpressed, but he just wants to get bottom quicker. It looks like. Now they still have the sentry from the dam. Is not safe in this area, and ooh.
It's drag would feel really good.
Hey.
No sentry here though, so play them just backing up. Looks like they want to rotate. There is 3 heroes here, but just Bruma, who's level 6, and this guy feels unkillable now. You have to kill him in the ogre stun, right? Or he's just get ult up. See, they can. He's kind of playing side here in a strange little position.
I think he was trying to wrap and kick the.
Oh, I missed a solo kill. I should not have missed, and well, I believe this middle is. I mean, I think he thinks there's a ward here.
It's about as good as a Jiffer Grant.
Yeah, it is. I got 4 of the 5. Come on, bro. I'll split doing tomorrow.
What? No way.
I mean, have done it.
Yeah.
0 chance.
Yeah. Well, Mill, Sumail, almost Mystic with his illusion. Will get denied as well. I don't know. I hate to sound like I'm praising too much, but he double and another one. He lifts. Maybe like he did lift him when he was jumping, or maybe he was on the tree, and he died. And that is worst possible death. I think legitimately the worst death you could have. Envy just kind of walks to the jungle and what was he doing there?
I have no idea.
I think it's odd.
He not. I mean, he does not feel comfortable being top anymore.
Yeah, especially bad decks right now. Not yet, but you'll just get run down by Brutal. See? Oh, and there is going to be an arcane. Looks like they're trying to run someone down to the base for. He is out of mana, has 3 stick charges. Blink at the perfect timing. That was slick. I like they didn't buy it right away because he would have got hit by our TV. That was slick.
It's very well done.
Those monkeys survived there, and that was kind of a format rotation. Crit was there, but he just stacked anyways. That is a juicy ball.
Cane root as well. Get the stick stacks faster.
This. No. There. These drains like no damage.
You need to stack it. How about this a while back?
You don't do this unless you 10 stack.
Yeah, it's actually really fun. I think I told you about it and I was like, you're like, well, good? Because you were hoping that I was like, no, terrible. Like, I didn't do anything.
We just try to get his level 6, we'll set off the rest as well. And because it's Arcaner and like, it's well, look at him, no one else doing
really
anything.
Farmed.
Yeah. The Arcaner
is super valuable.
He is struggling to take down this old bruiser though. My boy Keith, but
Chief Keith
will go down. Yeah, he is. We'll get those. They did scan. I believe they know S4's up here. They scan. Obviously, could have they scan now. He whoa.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
I hope they find and kill Debbie.
Yeah. I like this though, right? You rotate the Monkey King top. He is getting some armor. He is pushing this out well. The only problem is Eternal in the middle. You're at tier 2, and I don't like being safe here. They have to run top.
Wonder why they picked Luna.
Actually third.
Against Brewmaster is really hard to play.
Luna against Barra is really rough too because of the turn rate. There's a lot of
That feels like an eternal enemy thing, right? Draft. Hey, I'm fine playing it.
I mean, it's to the whole pushing carry idea as well.
Well, that'll be a kill on the tower. Or he does take bum. We didn't talk much about this AA because I mean, Arteezy is looking to get this battle period at about 14 to 15 minutes. Be good. No boots. Well, Snake King. That's agreed. He is now.
the Will-O-Wisp.
The Will-O-Wisp. It was his ultimate back in Dota 1 actually, but it used to summon a priest for some reason to heal you.
Ignis Vatus, you would summon this wisp anywhere on the map, and it would summon priests
That he priest for 1-3, yeah. I mean, they brought. Look at the Ignis fan. They did bring it back. How long you need 2 use? Is that like the Greeks selling or? I don't know.
What?
And Ignis FATUUS.
Sounds
Boy
like
would
that.
know. So, well, they do tier 2. Just they bully it down with the Eternal End block though. They get the gold. That's the big thing. Get the gold. Maybe you open up this force a little bit more, but Dire just doesn't care. They're gonna let like 50 damage. It's not more. It's gonna be like 100 damage on the tower.
Medieval Latin. Literally, foolish fire. It's kind of,
That's pretty cool. Foolish fire.
How does that? But it's not foolish. It's an orb of energy. Light up.
it's deceptive goal or hope.
Okay.
Wow, that is Valve's on that.
Really,
That's cool.
This to you.
so you're drawn to it.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, this is to be clear, this isn't a Valve thing.
That's the actual lore.
This is a real
That's real
evil.
no. That's what I mean though. That they chose a name that's very apt.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's an ice frog thing because this is.
Oh, he's gonna get ripped. Look at that! Oh, it's 3. He actually blows up to try to run back in. They're in the light. They just want to kill it,
It's
but they're
spooky.
just
It's a false hope.
It is false fire, but now it's gone. Whoa, Monkey! I think they did. Oh no! It doesn't. He isn't stunned. He will get back to the high ground. He can launch. I don't think he can cast his. Yeah, he's gonna hold it. Whoa! What? What? What?
Grant's confused.
What? Alright, just toying with him?
That seems like it was harder than it should have been, right?
Well, they didn't. It's like toying with him, I'm pretty sure. AM does a battle, by the way, 14. Gonna farm up this big stack. It's Radiant. 6-1 right now. They're down. I'm sure they know they're down a little bit of gold. I mean, what plays do you have to make? You just to win like a mid-game team fight, or?
I think it's too hard to gank Anti-Mage at this point.
It's like a kill war.
You had to ruin the schedule laning a little bit more. Because it would take minimum 3 years to kill the this spell. And he's got an alpha now too. The play is probably to clear out mid tower and try to Roshan or something. But you don't even do that very quickly. Oh, this
So farmed. Actually, I am not what you do. I feel like, yeah, as you said, I think if you win one fight as Radiant, you get 2 or 3 kills in lane. You do take a quick Roche with Luna and Monkey King, I think. Still no medallion. Have we seen a medallion entire? We saw one in South America, but like a core who's going Solar Crest. Just don't see medallions anymore.
Yeah, occasionally you'll see a support go Solar Crest, but it's like they the completed Solar Crest, not medallion.
Oh,
okay. Envy's still alive. Okay.
no, he does this for. Wait, just apparently I'm gonna look in the back. They get it, but he sure did. Now he is in trouble. Steals the best kill he can probably steal here the stun, and that's a kill. Now here, Steelty, this is pretty nice. Whoa, 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 he's just canceling it over and over. All right. And now stun Sume.
Hey, what?
He had to use it now. He back down. You think Nold's going to be in? The Boundless Storm does it. Oh, and he brought it up. Snake, the big play. They might get drugged again. He does S4. I don't know if you're getting this kill, but making
that thing is annoying.
Yeah.
Smell died because of that.
Yeah. That is a good snake.
What's going on during for the land? Is he just farming? Yeah, he's gonna tier 2 tower during this. His team is.
Bottom tower must have been dizzy.
Or what did you say?
Wait, how? What? Dude, that is just head away from his team. My bad for missing that one. He just gets caught out. And that's great.
All right, on that, I mean that would be
No, it's
like,
I will always take blame and wait the F. Region bottom.
Grant, Let's take it together.
Nah, if I'm an observer, I need to be inbound. I need to be like Kanye or Jay's. Get me out of the I'm in. Oh, look at this. Ogre? Oh, wait.
Observer Grand no longer missing kills, guys.
I am not blamed for it. Monk, he's only level 9. He is farm, but he's only level 9. And then he steals Burke, striking, gets the blink off Monkey's fervor again. He has had some clutch blinks here, and it might be saving him in the game if not feeding. Snake King continues to push in middle, almost has a full staff.
If you get Vlads on the Brood, can't use Roche really easily.
Yeah.
They've someone bottom already.
Fighter and the superior team fight that gives you.
Yeah, because normally Monkey's the king of fighting Roche fights. But that's even better. Can clear all the trees, all the Roche.
It's better than an egg. Yeah, that's the great. And here we go. They're gonna try. Well, no, they're gonna kill him really fast. They're lead up, not even deny it. King gonna help out turn Bundy here. Ton of damage done to the creeps, and they'll just farm it up.
I actually didn't see turn on did he go? What was his build? Do you know?
I think
did he just go 4 or like 2-0-1 or something?
I think it was like 2 at level 3, what it was, and then I think he maxes like when he was caught here. I think he was maxing his glaze because you do get that 6th hit. That's such a weird scale. I actually don't get it. 1, 2, 3, 6.
I think some Ludens that like they like to go 2 as a Lucent Beam and 4 on the other abilities.
See Fly do his job. Unlike Fear, he will pick off while warring, and honestly, I don't even see a war, so don't play it pick it off very well. But it does. Oh no, there is, and Fear gets it. Nicely done.
Double kill.
Actually, her ult goes down. And now look at this. He puts back in. Oh, but the Pearl strike! He does get beamed into the air. We are going to see a blast. He's going to fully charge. A1 boundless side monkey forever, and then they go down. Here comes Marquis. He hits up big ulti now. Can they kill him? They do. A struggle finger in a way, but he gets double kill. And S4 gonna work. For easy kill grip on the backside on Sand King. See you later.
That turned down in a hurry.
Wait, that was almost a rampage?
Yeah.
He was one off.
Is one off.
And does he have Vlads?
They're gonna rush.
It's like you guys understand the game at a pretty good level.
Alright.
Don't go too far.
Thank you, Grant.
You want to hear about some lore, Grant? You want more about the Will-O-Wisp?
I do.
So, it was a strange blight that would attract travelers and pull them off of their travelers into these same marshes.
Aurora Borealis! That's the sirens from the Odyssey.
No, that is also not.
That is also you idiot. Stop, Cap.
No, I mean, yes, it's a similar concept, right?
Yeah.
But this is something that actually naturally occurs. This is what something have pointed to UFOs. And they see it's a natural connection from these marshes, and so these people would see this. They would see these lights going up, and they, what the hell is that? They'd get drawn, and they would go into the swamps, and then they would die in the swamp and stuff.
Absolutely not.
Even in modern day, people see it, and they associate it with like UFO.
Yo, Sumeo is nuts. He's just running into creep waves, ready to kill him, but won't find him. The actual lore of Wisp.
Yes.
So there was a man named Will.
Like me.
Yes, like not exactly what to see a blink. They're gonna go for the stun. Is the ulti S4 hanging up a lot of the physical damage. He pushes forward, will be enough all the blink away. And the second one ulti nicely done by Sumeo. And he's gonna find 2 more here. We'll try to stop him. Yule's into there. They probably want more Ogre. They want the snake, but there's the Willow light. Bring them to. RT gets a kill elsewhere now. Fear's he's running into the Willow, so they can't find him. It runs down. They get him. And this is looking rough again for old plus ultra.
This is again without the anti-mage.
He got a solo kill, by the way. The Monkey King.
He is
Jack.
He's got so much power.
What the fuck?
Hear more about your Will-O-Wisp because you're already right.
His name's Will.
Will from an actual name.
Yeah, I know.
So,
if you don't know what a wisp is a natural ball of energy, which as you see in Warcraft 3 or as well in Dota 2, can be used offensively and defensively. But that's where we have wisp. Where does it come into place? And I'm going to tell you right now, But we have a big fight going on tower, getting monkeys for sentry down. Do they have the group? And oh my god, Cheesy, stop. He gets the kill. A lot of damage and stun comes out. Dooney running, and they're gonna go for the tier 2. I'm sure this is what Plus Ultra was doing to complexity. They're getting it done to them now. This 20 and good lord, oh my god, he will go down. And now look at this, look at the damage on Monkey. Just not dead. Throws him up into the air and has an egg. Hits him. Hit him with the sun. This game will be over. Double kill. Double.
Completely untouched. Team's able to take fights. You come online with 3 items.
He doesn't carry. He has an Aegis, and he has no HP. He will lose the Aegis.
Got the burrow strike.
He does. He can make a play. He fakes out. Yep, I love what you can do. Oh, and they find that. They're going to find it. But a nice stun. But it's a double by Sumail now. S4 wants to run. He just wants to crit. He's going for Eternal Envy. A stun actually stuns himself, but now he's in trouble. Monkey's Fur might be the first one to die. Boundless Strike goes out. Hits on 2, but it won't be enough. Now a big ulti. This is going to be nice. S4 goes down. And an ulti. Will it get stolen by Sumail? It won't. Luna just puts out the damage. And now in goes Sumail. He gets the kill. No, actually, Arteezy does on Monkeys, but he dies. And now, oh, they're going. They want more. Oh, look at this. Can he get him? He does. Godlike now, and oh, they might be able to find him. The throw. Oh, the dire. Dude, 700 each. They are rich. They are officially rich.
Baby, we done it.
Wait, how can he 700 each if he doesn't have 700 gold? Bullshit. But, well, that is a lot of buybacks, but it definitely over commitment. Look at this. Guess what? Raxes are alive, boys.
Raxes are indeed alive.
And look at Ward on top.
Arteezy is a charitable man.
He is. Arcane Rune. Ooh, that's definitely don't want the Rubik coming alive and getting that. Someone needs to pick it up probably. But it's gone. It's a double damage now. And we see over here, Fear does a good job. He not only kills a sentry and an obs, he gets an extra sentry, which I'm sure Monkeys Forever is grateful for. And guess who has a medallion? Old Fear. Does pick it up. Thinks there's a ward there. I think this ward's like one of the best ones right here. It actually sees so much.
Wait, which one?
Like you place it like right here. You don't block the camp so they don't see, and it sees here, and it sees like through here.
And it's really good. Probably outside of the range of like putting a sentry on the high ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are always the best ones, right?
I mean, obviously Fear knows about it since he placed it here to see that and that, but yeah, that is such a fun ward. Well, double damage still here is Sumail. Nope. Bottle this you talked about this, the old bottled AMDD.
Hey, did excuse me, did Rubik get the Fade Bolt talent?
Let us give it a quick peek. He did not. He takes cast range.
I was wondering if he would because both Luna and Monkey King are obviously severely affected.
Yeah. You good?
By that minus damage. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Sounds like you're dying. And he is very good, don't worry. Going for the Assault Curious Non-Brute. Let's give it a quick run down here. Luna, you see 30 move speed, some attack speed over here. It feels like Monkey Sphere is under-leveled. He had to make so much space. It felt like he just gave up on his own farm, which isn't the best on a Sanking, but what are you going to do?
He went the movement speed over the health?
On what, him?
On Sanking.
Oh, yeah.
It's 20 movement speed.
And if we monetize that, that is low.
Give me the money.
That's like, okay.
That's a win lace. That is a win lace right there compared to a vitality booster almost.
Yeah. Monetary, not looking good. Who are we at? A Monkey, Tree. Dude, the Tree Dance cast range, I was really surprised it didn't get nerfed.
Oh, yeah, same.
I think that's his biggest like talent in the game.
What's weird is that it wasn't that Monkey King was even a bad hero. He was great. Yeah. And then they made him slightly better.
Yeah.
They gave him quite a big buff.
Oh, they get another. Wait, that sentry doesn't see the ward.
Oh.
Oh, and he gets the blink. The quick force. Oh my God! Everyone just casting spells so quickly, but here comes the monkey.
The light
that's looking pretty damn good. Yeah, the light.
You gotta get out of it.
In, but can they? Yeah, they're good. That's all the ultis. That is a Monkey King, dude.
Just wait.
The EG, like they had to have done that. That was so good by them. How do they just? They waste 2 ultis and now they're just gonna take a base because of it.
That's a DD anti-mage.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and he pushes back the ignite. And now they're out. Wow, that was such a clean disengagement getting crit out of there alive.
I've never seen them actually kill the orb. They always just run out of it real quick.
Yeah.
That's hard. Because you don't want to overcommit, get caught by something, right?
It doesn't go through BKB, right?
Yeah.
It does not.
It does not.
Okay, spade. Arteezy has his new build, the old Eye of Scotty on Anti-Mage.
Wait,
2,000
you should
life.
double check that. I want to make absolutely sure.
Yeah, I don't think I can until I think the orb actually.
Pierce's spell immunity.
What
no.
the hell? I swear to God, that one is on Will. But now they're going to move forward. They get another kill. They're going to look for monkeys for, oh, and he's enfeebled. Don't get any sort of disable. You're sleeping for 3 years. No, because someone wakes you up, thrown into the air. And
They
good
called
game
it.
gets called. Snake King called it.
So it doesn't pierce.
It does not.
Okay. I was pretty sure, but I didn't want to be dumb.
I mean, it was another working. It was. I mean, we
How fast
saw
was this?
4 work,
27?
27 and a half. That's a working, I'd say.
That is.
And I guess this was as we said.
a Mjolnir.
Oh, Bryle, he pretty.
Big plays from the DK, and they're going to go right into Roche now. They have meta up.
Why not? Free Roshan kill at this point, it feels like.
Yeah, it kind of goes back to that, right? They don't have the RP. They basically cannot fight on forward gaming, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, even when you think about that, if he lands that skewer, what's going to happen? I mean, with the Pugna there, I suppose, but as they catch Oracle, by the way, in the middle lane, he has False Promise. He cannot get it off in time, though. And they kill Roshan in the meantime, so you can just tell momentum feeling pretty good for J.Storm. But yeah, I just don't know if they were actually even going to kill the DK is the point. Looking back at it.
Yes, especially that target in particular seems like a pretty tough ask to be able to burst him down.
Still have Phantom Lancer though. Resolution, Manta style finish, and now he has that heart queued up next, and we know that's where things can start shifting a bit. All of a sudden PL and his illusions even become pretty difficult to kill.
However, BKB almost complete on Terrorblade as well.
And DK finished his. Yep, he's got 10 seconds good to go. Shadow Blade queued up next for him. Thinking about it at least.
Top tower might be
March
going
getting
down.
that third bracer.
He's putting up a barricade.
Well, the recipe. There you go.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Trying to get level 10 as well. Wonder if he does he get the night vision or goes the armor? 10. This game armor doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot actually.
No. Yeah, it's hard to say. I feel like night vision is just very useful. Especially since he's the only one that really has that buff available to them. And you know, this is March. He likes to be in front of his team, dying for them, so it might work out. He has an Ags queued up. Interesting.
I mean, okay. Get that 20-second cooldown going on and bash him like crazy in the radius there. So
yeah, the extra bash radius is pretty good against the likes of a PL.
I guess that, yeah, I didn't think about that. If he had Magnus on his team, that'd be amazing. RP into the maybe another strike, but no, that could be fun to see. It's obviously a pipe dream right now. It's still a bit away. They smoked on the Dire side, and they were not seen. Arcane Rune going to be picked up along the way, and that also not seen, so not giving away information. Although Terrorblade, I guess, isn't smoked up. Neither is DK. So yeah. They're trying to bait here.
Yeah, they don't have the lanes in the best possible spot, so it's a little hard for them to really accomplish anything. Maybe more of like a warding, scouting smoke, just repositioning themselves around this tier 2, but not really set up properly to actually take a tower yet.
This is a game that's really not had a massive lead. You look at the net worth chart, our biggest lead has been barely over 2,000 on either side. So very, very even. Continue to be, it seems like the pace right now favoring J.Storm, but again, they're kind of in that spot of if they don't do something really big in the next 5 to 10 minutes especially, and all of a sudden Phantom Lancer is a massive issue, no doubt, in this game. But then at the same time, you have a Terrorblade, so I don't know what to make. It's that classic chess match, I suppose, and we'll let the players play it out in the end. But
Resolution being charged, gonna TP out. Oh, stun!
That is not working, good sir. He is dead.
Lots of lockdown.
Yeah, the Dire team's not lacking lockdown.
No.
Radiant is. Well, that'll slow him down a bit. And now J.Storm, it's what do they do with this though? Push the top lane. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Try to get that tier 2 eventually. Again, they still have the Aegis on Terrorblade even for another minute plus.
Yeah, fairly slow moving as far as what they're actually going to do. I'd like to see them get at least a tier 2 out of this kill on PL. But Moo kind of lagging behind his team. He doesn't really have any mana, so maybe not feeling so comfortable actually taking a fight.
Oh, charges through.
feeling the love.
Trying to catch up to the real Oracle, but can't do so. I think he ended up clicking on the wrong Oracle there.
Tower's under attack. Radiant's middle
Obviously
tower is
invading the
under
jungle,
attack.
though. Yeah, this Phantom Lancer's going to be up in about 10 seconds, so they'll take out the mid-tier too, as mentioned.
Dire's bottom tower
Maybe
is
transition to
under
the top
attack.
after this, but
Radiant's
either
middle
way,
tower had a
getting
run-in
plenty out of this
Dire-
already. Okay, Marshall's over there.
Dire's bottom tower. Don't
Guess going for the
look
bounty
good.
rune, setting up. Yeah, 25 minutes is coming up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
they go to
tower
the
is
top
getting
lane
pushed
instead.
around.
Yeah, it looks like they'll just get the bounty runes and
Radiant's top tower is
pressure
under
this top
attack.
tier 2,
Dire's
although
bottom tower.
Radiant is going to be able to respond to this since they already have finished taking the tier 1 bottom.
You got Dragon Knight using that Shadow Amulet. Stealthed up. I think they might have seen, yeah, they're pinging out as if he might be doing this, because obviously they have an observer ward here on the Radiant team. Which, okay, Soulbind initiation, Pugna and the Oracle are caught. The silence comes out. Now, he couldn't get the Primal Split off initially, got lifted up. There we go, finally. Oracle is going to be bursted down. Pugna being locked into the back of the spot. Move's in trouble. MSS is on top and Wood throws a loop. There's so many freaking illusions, though. He centers one of them. He's going to go back to full life, but he's out of mana currently. He has to stand his ground. Resolution winning this battle for sure, especially with the assistance of MSS. Down goes Moo. Dragon Knight got there way too late. They killed Oracle, but obviously he fights back, and not the biggest kill of the century. Meanwhile, Puck, he threw out the Drain Coil. That was a little delayed. I got the blink off, but I don't think it's going to be the getaway that Ferev's hoping for. Out of mana now, and eventually going to chase him down.
Was unfortunate target selection. They prioritized going after the Pugna and kind of left Moo completely on his own. He got burned out very quickly by Resolution, and the Aegis was reclaimed in the middle of that, so he just goes down once. No respawn for him.
That's true, yeah. They must have started that fight right as it got reclaimed. So that's something else maybe they overlooked a little bit too, but yeah, I agree. I mean, bursting down Oracles, it obviously kind of makes sense. Oracle's a huge target to try to get down off the bat, but it didn't happen as quickly as they hoped for. They had to overcommit to it. That's where we saw the response from the Radiant. And now they're pushing out middle lane. After the fact, level 20 on Phantom Lancer now too. It's up that Phantom Rush range, and there's a heart that he has delivered.
Yeah, and now this is setting up to be the resolution show, as it often is when Forward Gaming is playing. He's in a pretty comfortable position. Obviously, he does have to worry about some of the lockdown. He might end up, he's just going to go for a butterfly next, it looks like. Probably feeling like he just won't get caught out again like he was in the Dire jungle that one time because of this ward. But it'd be pretty hard to deal with him.
Well, that's it. You did have a perfect example too of that last fight out. And Tover still, 1 versus 1 like that. Phantom Lancer most certainly is feeling pretty good in that matchup. Like, Terrorblade's relying on his teammates to keep PL off of him, ideally in those team fights, of course. So, not the case there.
Yeah, I almost feel like Terrorblade needs like a Mjolnir or something like that. They really just don't have any wave clear.
Yeah,
Nothing that's actually going to really deal with this PL at all.
And in the hindsight, you kind of think about it, so maybe Brawl should have gone that Radiance, because he has a BKB and a Shadow Blade now. He definitely would have had it by now, of course.
Yeah, Ferev's still a long ways away from completing that.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Ferev was never really getting the greatest farm himself. So that's a desperate move on their part, but not even really desperate, but a bold decision that is not paying off as they hoped for. Are they going to be smoking here? They're looking up as if they might be. There is no vision up here from the Radiant, so sending in illusions, trying to figure out what's going on. Roshan's going to be a 2.5 minute spawn before it's back up. Pretty much one of the longer spawns at this max point, so they think it could be up by now, but obviously as we see, it's not going to be the case. And Resolution will instead push out the top lane with his illusions and keep farming the jungle, so he's making very efficient time towards that butterfly.
Yeah, he already has enough gold for the Eagle Song. This guy is getting out of control really fast. This Empower, on top of his ability to move around the map, is outstripping the Terrorblade, who tends to be that hero that can farm faster than most other carries.
Puck is level 15 now, so there's that Spell Amp talent that we were talking about. And 90 damage, but especially in this case, the Spell Amp, of course, makes sense. I want to see a Dagon, man. Where's a Dagon? He's not going Dagon. He's going Lincoln's.
Yeah, there's a Dagon on Yawar. Heading for a Blink Dagger next.
Nice. Alright, so they do have one. Phantom Lancer. There's out that middle lane, and you can tell both teams, again, they want to do Roshan. Waiting for it to be up. Still a minute 20. Smoke play. Here we go. J.Storm is going to try to make a move now. Smoked up. Scotty not finished yet on Moo. He's saving up for a buyback right now. He might... I wonder if he's going to purchase it as he walks by here.
Gonna pop.
It's the pop. Here's the jump. Nope. Doppelganger initially. In comes the RP as well from Universe. Pulls the 2 in with a shockwave. Terrorblade pops that Metamorphosis. They're going to lose March off the bat, though. Phantom Lancer doing plenty throughout. Down goes March in the backline's brawl with the BKB. He's trying to figure out a target. He can't chase down anyone, though. They don't know who to go for. There's just freaking illusions everywhere. However, the science apply. No, resolution. He's fine. Never mind. And now the Drain Lamp on Terrorblade eventually gets taken up. But seared right back in. Get over here, he says. And down goes Moo. SVG, false promise. That should keep him alive, I'm guessing. It looks like, yeah, back to full life. And yeah, that's a fight successful for the Radiant and Roshan. Still 30 seconds, but they could set up for now.
They know Universe is going to sit in there until it does respawn. And even when Terrorblade does come back up, no meta, so firmly in control for gaming now. And honestly, this Terrorblade really doesn't look like that strong of a hero in this game.
Yeah, it's resolution. The resolution show. We'll bring up here.
Middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
He can't handle him right now, and you can just tell again. It goes back to just the lack of being able to clear his illusions. In that fight, the primal split, he was running around with the immolation eye, you know, trying to do something, but cannot really find the actual one in the cluster that's going on. And even as a spectator, where we know which Phantom Lancer is real, it's still difficult with all that's happening in those fights. So, well, imagine obviously if you're trying to figure that out as the other team. Easy Roshan kill, though.
Other than the Terrorblade, the damage is actually quite low on the Dire side. Bryle hasn't really itemized for damage, and you know, Grimstroke not a huge amount of damage coming out from that hero. Brew obviously not, and neither does Spearbreaker. The damage coming out from the supports is very high. You got Puck with tons of burst, Oracle with lots of burst, Pugna as well. So even without control, they're able to finish off these kills.
Yeah, going back to what you were bringing up earlier, the DK itemization, and again in the moment, maybe okay, going the BKB, but the idea of the Mjolnir makes sense, the Radiance would have made sense. As far as Brewmaster, again, the ambitious decision to try to get him a Radiance. He has 3,300 gold saved up, so maybe getting there, but it feels like it's potentially going to be too late. Now, their base is all still intact, so they got that going for them. Can't overlook that fact, and Terrorblade continues to level up. He's level 18 right now, but man, Phantom Lancers are 23. Holy shnikes again.
Yeah, this Forev Brewmaster is below the support Puck in net worth. It's kind of a very low impact game from Forev here. Just doesn't really have a job, it feels like. You know, he's trying to control people, but okay, so he cyclones the Magnus after the RP, it seems like. Universe is very good about his positioning and always seems to be able to get off that spell.
And he also has Guardian Creeps now too, so even if he gets silenced up, you take that right off. There's a big reason for that.
Dire structures are fortified.
And they're going to go after the tower and jumping in. Skewer backwards. They catch the DK. Sports the BKB. They put the RP out though with the BKB. Might be fine still, although the physical damage of Resolution brings him lower. He is going to get away, however. You got the Primal Split. He's going to lose the Storm Brilliant, however, and now the Earth Brilliant, the only one that's standing. 3 more seconds, he's coming back together. He does get away, but that is the tower. Again, Resolution, he's still feeling very healthy right now. He has the heart kicking in constantly. Spirit Breaker going to be heavy burst at day. Got to lose right through.
Top.
And he just drops. Oh, yeah, you're right. Terrorblade, he's pushing up here. Meanwhile, Skewer away from Universe, but Universe, he's in trouble. Pugnut's TPing in. Gonna try to save him at the very least. He is gonna save for now. Looks like the Crep comes in at the last second, just in case, and Moo has to TP back to base. So Moo gets a little bit of tier 3 tower damage. MSS falls over here, back over here. March, he's still in trouble, although Invis currently. And he's gonna stay alive even. So good decision by Moo, it seems like to be. I mean, they lost to tier 3, but that could have been so much worse, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, that's him just making a call that they can't really fight this Phantom Lancer, so just avoid the fight as much as possible until you can split them up. Almost gets the tier 3. Probably would have liked to claim that since Universe didn't really have a whole lot to offer in terms of actually being able to catch him or stop him from taking the tower, but at the very least, able to get Resolution out of his base momentarily, and that is a huge play.
And into the racks, Resolution, chasing on Prio now. Got his Elder Dragon form off. Remember, he still has the Aegis, and a half plus, so he's still feeling comfortable there. Take out the ranged. Rev just trying to slow things down with the Thunderclap, skewer backwards. Yeah. Rev is caught. Drunken Brawler kicking in occasionally. And he's gonna survive, actually.
Shockwave cancels TPs. What?
Did it right there? I didn't notice, actually.
Oh, wait. Was he not TPing? It looked like he was TPing. Maybe not.
No, he wasn't TPing. He's still on cooldown. That would, I don't think it does. That would be crazy.
My bad.
Yeah.
His TP is off of cooldown, but it looked like there was some weird circle around him, like he was TPing.
The ink swell was on him, I think. Might have thrown off there. Either way, they kill the racks. And level 25 Phantom Lancer, no, he's not there yet. He's almost there, though. And he's actually going to get a late BKB. Figures that'll be the game-finishing item in his mind. After the Aegis wears off.
Yeah, why not? Feels like he can kind of just build whatever he wants at this point.
Well, I think it's for the inevitable Radiance. So, like, by the time the Radiance is actually finished on Brew, he's just going to have a BKB anyways now.
And also to stop the Sunder, for sure.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing now.
Double damage, about to be picked up by this PL. I wonder if they just go for it.
Never mind. He right-clicks an MKB. So much for that.
Yeah, sees the butterfly on Moo as he shows in the top lane, and Resolution says, you know what? You can buy whatever you want, buddy, but I am one step ahead of you.
He is level 25, so he has a Doppelganger cooldown now. Dagon upgraded by Pugna. Gets to level 2. Yeah, Magnus just finished a Crimson Guard. As well to go with Guardian Grief, so he's doing his teamwork support. The Ags, still a pipe dream on Spirit Breaker. Although he's got the Ogre Axe. So we've seen that a couple of cases with the Ags, the Radiance, the Brewmaster. It's like, the idea's nice, but getting there is the hard part, and clearly this wasn't a game that was going to give you the most free time to do so.
Yep, Milan working towards a Hex. He's actually pretty close to having at least 2 pieces of it complete, but again, doesn't really feel like it's going to be enough as Resolution continues to just farm away, really outpace everybody else in this game.
It's my play. Forward gaming. Roshan still another 2+ minutes, so Forward not going to force anything here. Besieging is decent. Of course, they have a Pugna after all. They're wrapping around at the bottom. Going to try to catch March. Puck will just push it out instead. He has his bots. They still catch him.
Interesting. Bots on Puck. Cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, they're going to actually get him? It's tough. They don't want to use an RP.
Oh, damn it.
Dagon, nuke him down. Okay, it is enough. And he's dead for 70. Dieback? It is, yeah. 3.5 minutes still.
Very good control of the map by Forward. Just kind of making sure that they can corral J.Storm into the base. Looks like they're just going to wait for this next Roche unless they can find a good opportunity to take a fight.
Yeah, Forward's playing very safe. Definitely tell that. See, again, goes back to, how important everything is here. A very good team in J.Storm, not wanting to give them any chances, so continues to kind of choke them out rather than just death ball push into the base, which I feel like a lot of teams may potentially have done there. Feel like that, but no, play patient, wait for Roshan. 50 more seconds before it could spawn, so in the next minute or 2 minutes, ideally it'll be up. Now that means we do have the Radiance on Brewmaster. That Scythe you're talking about on Grimstroke's almost there. Don't need to worry about the Ags on Spirit Breaker, but what about DK? DK's trying to build an MKB as well. He has the gold for it. If the fight kind of commits, he might actually just get it, but of course buyback he wants to save for it too. waiting a little bit longer does allow for these upgraded items to happen as the forward.
Yeah, wave clear still lacking in J.Storm, however, and so these PL illusions are still going to do a lot of work, even with this Radiance up. I mean, they're all so tanky. Even with that damage increase in the latest patch, 3,000 HP to cut through, and PL kind of gone a pretty heavy right-click build with this MKB.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Puck, Puck's level 20. He's farming like he was a mid-Puck, really.
Yeah.
Crazy seeing his inventory right now.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, Puck has always been one of the fastest wave pushers in the game, so I really do like this boost of travel. It's allowing him to really just kind of keep all the waves shoved out. He's getting tons of farm. He's going for a Hex next, already has the Mystic Staff, and that could really pose some problems for this Terrorblade.
Resso's pushing up on him. They're pinging him like crazy. They want to go. In fact, DK does go. He's a tough kill. Universe going to save the day. The Soul Blight on top, and though the double silence, he has his Guardian Grease. He can't get it off at the time, and he has cheats on top of that too. He's not going to stay alive though. Down this Universe Resolution by himself currently. Got his BKB off at least, and he will Doppelganger away. Now the supporting cast is here. You see Bryle. That's March actually just melting away. Another Doppelganger use. Resolution is getting low. He turned it back in. False Promise comes out, and he can definitely fight still. Moo, Terrorblade. He's got the BKB wearing off. Resolution still holding his ground. Orca was picked up, and yet another Doppelganger, so he does get healed up coming out of that False Promise. Is it enough, however? Another Doppelganger. Where is more support? The Pugna is here. Throws out the Dagon. Just a constant Doppelganger spam again. They can't kill the real one. The Drain Life, all those canceled by the Doppelganger right there, so it might hurt, but Resolution gets the kill again onto the 4F, and now he's going after Terrorblade. They're Crepify keeping alive. He surrounds them though with the illusions, and they take out Terrorblade. They're going after Grimstroke to finish the job as well, as they do right there.
Is full HP. What a dumb hero. What a dumb hero. Resolution knows it too.
That's the heart. What do you mean? That's not the hero. Well, the hero throughout. Yeah, the Doppelganger spans.
Doppelganger talent. The Oracle False Promise on top of the heart heal, insane. Put him almost back up to like 70% HP.
Yeah. I wonder what Grimstroke meant there, by the way. You saw you typed. He said, "Thank you, Dota 2."
He means PL is a dumb hero.
Is that what he saw? Okay. I don't know if like a glitch happened or something, but alright, fair enough, fair enough. Anyways, buybacks happening, so it's not over just yet. Soulbind onto PL and Pugna. Heals on up. Double silence. Pugna is dropping. PL, another Doppelganger. No, he's actually out of mana. Yeah, he does not currently have mana, so he has to run away. The RP and many heroes, but Universe just using it more defensively. Trying to stall things. He might need to. No, he doesn't have a skewer. He has cheese still. Mentioned that earlier. He's not going to use it yet again. Figuring that's a lost cause there. So they get many of buybacks. Obviously, the middle is still somewhat good for J.Storm. And they do hold at least.
Regeneration.
But to use one of your phrases, at what cost? 3 buybacks, both the DK and the Terrorblade. Without it, they are going to try and get this Roche, but forward knows, and they're already in position.
Yeah, then Spirit Breaker. Okay, he is going to live. And not the quickest Roche on killing.
No meta for 10 seconds.
No RP threat, but you see Brewmaster, Spirit Breaker, there's PL. He jumps in, he's like, "Moo, I'm going to finish the job. Thank you very much."
He can't cast mana. He has no mana.
Exactly. Mana's burned. Bramble split. That's going to be a dead Brewmaster. No, he still has another one up over here. Storm Brewmaster, Brewling. No, they kill it. And there you go. Rev goes down. He's staying dead for 70 seconds. Back into the Roshan pit. The heal's coming out. And they're going to finish off Roshan for themselves. That's a third Roshan, so that means a Refresher Shard as well. March, you might try to go for a play, but it's just not going to work.
Refresher Shard on to Universe. Double RP online. Aegis on PL. Cheese on the Pugna, who has a full Dagon 5. Yeah, this one's looking pretty rough.
Currently has that BKB in his backpack, of course. No boots. So he's walking only at 338 movement speed right now. We'll swap in the BKB after the Aegis, of course. Falls for it.
My patience.
I'm gonna go with this creep wave, and doesn't look like it. Well,
March looking to cut.
Okay, smart play. They pinged that out immediately. There is a double damager in here, so that's what Phantom Lancer was going back for. That's the creep wave, someone aggroes it, and it is going to pull, actually. Interesting.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, that's really weird. So it pulls with his charge away. Huh.
Pretty cool. Play by him.
Yeah, that's a very useful play. However, they get in, backdoor protection not up right now. And they're going to take out the melee racks in the end. Double damage again on Resolution. You're seeing it do work. The burst on Brewmaster. He's going to be staying dead if he dies here. And the Inkswell barely keeps him alive. Terrorblade says it's time to go in. Going right after the Oracle with the DK. Oracle getting low. False Prophet out. No, Pop the Base Edict. The RP hits a couple. Terrorblade included Spiritbreaker as well. But
Second
Oracle is going to be fine for now. No, they finally get him taken out. This second arm, top of that Resolution though, again holding his ground, still has the Aegis to burn. Now goes on top of Brile. The life pools of the dire side is so low. Nobody's actually dead though, just yet to be fair. But okay, for Raph, he will change that. He finally goes down, and yeah, Resolution comes back up to full HP, good to go. Saw SVG there basically throw out the false promise, knowing that he was dead anyways. Might as well. They catch Terrorblade in a scythe, and he's going to end up falling. Maybe a Sunder? No, 10 seconds on cooldown. 110 seconds he's going to be taken out for. Soulline also on cooldown. Puck dies, but he buys back. Remember, he has the bots. He's coming right back in. Inkswell.
Nice by Milan.
Yeah, good timing right there. Not enough in the end, though. Spiritbreaker still falls, and I mean, this dire team's good at surviving for a long time, but it still just doesn't matter. They call GG. And game one, we'll go the way of Forward Gaming.
Death by 1,000 cuts from Resolution's Phantom Lancer here, and it goes back to that. No real tools to deal with this hero. I don't think we're going to see that again.
No, not going to overlook that hero next game. they could be
10 seconds.
going along those lines, but
Yeah, looking at the bands, we see the Rubik band from J.Storm. Magnus was in the first phase. We've got Skywrath Tiny by Forward and a Tinker by J.Storm. Hero just too good against Terrorblade to leave it in the pool.
third pick for J.Storm. It's going to be some, you figure, more of a support
pick.
coming out, and Chen is definitely a support sorts, somewhat unique support. The new, I think it's a test of faith. I'm not exactly sure. The point is that steroid ability, is like to call it, applies. He also has recall now, essentially. So
yeah, Shen's a hero that had some pretty significant reworks.
10
Divine
seconds.
Favor being the new ability that gives a bunch of HP regen and attack damage at the
5
same time.
seconds left.
And Holy Persuasion now has the recall ability to it. Or is it
yeah, that's right.
Penitence?
Yeah.
Holy Persuasion.
No, Holy Persuasion. Yeah. To be sure, but yeah. So he no longer has Test of Faith. That was replaced by Divine Favor.
Yep.
Ability. So throw that up on Terrorblade. Does feel pretty good. Again, the early laning phase is a little different for him now because of the Holy Persuasion change and the creeps that you can pick up.
Yeah, level requirement on creeps now. So each creep in the neutral and the jungles actually has a level. Now you have to be targeting specific ones until you max out that skill.
Yeah, that's one of those things where I don't know if many people actually knew that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that. Neutral creeps had levels, and then we see this change. It's like, oh, they have levels. Okay, well that kind of makes sense then, I
10
suppose.
seconds.
But
It's kind of a throwback to a mechanic that was in Warcraft 3 Dota 1,
5 seconds
where
left.
creeps did have levels in that game, and you did have to be a certain level to actually control them.
mm-hmm.
So Forward Gaming, taking a page out of J.Storm's book, they're running the Spear Breaking Grimstroke this time.
Yeah, they liked what it did against them, even despite the Forward Gaming winning in the end. They respected it, and that means something.
Welcome back to the war. Is it everything you remember?
Sounds
good
like
combo.
a pretty rough combo for Chen to deal with. He's a hero that wants to be aggressive, but has very low defensive capabilities on the laning stage.
Yeah, they actually don't have the best stopper for Spirit Breaker right now. That's another thing that I mean, last game, to be fair, he also kind of had free reign, it felt like, for the most part, but getting a hero that interrupt
Dyer's turn to pick.
set charges effectively might not be a bad call. And well, actually, Shadow Demon is a great answer to a Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, this is
So-
definitely a Milan specialty. Seen
Oh
him
yeah, true.
play this quite a bit, and depending on how much farm he gets, it could completely ruin PA's game. If he's able to get an Ags, breaks PA, has 3 charges of it as well. I think they
10
probably will
seconds.
give him some farm priority because it is so good against the hero.
Mm-hmm.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, getting that axe definitely feels really nice right now,
It's
just
ready
off the
to
bat on the
now.
draft. So maybe gonna pray. Oh,
Man. All right. We're going to see some dead supports real fast in this game.
Ion Shell, Inkswell, Surge. Go, go, go.
I mean, all of those abilities look extremely good on PA and Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
This is a very
10
scary combo
seconds.
Uh,
that I'm seeing from Forward.
And Darkseer Wall is actually getting good against Terrorblade. Happens to run through it, you know, reflection on him, his own reflection. So the new vector targeting as well makes it even easier to place effectively. I'm just
And-
excited to kind of see this combo now in general after hearing about it.
Yeah, so basically to explain the combo, Spirit Breaker's new charge, it gives a fixed amount of movement speed to the hero instead of just setting his movement speed to a certain amount, and it removes the capped movement speed. So if you're going items like drums
10
and stuff like that, the
seconds.
percentage base can take you above what haste is. And since Darkseer has
5
surge,
seconds
it applies
left.
a massive percentage based movement speed buff. So Spirit Breaker can effectively end up running at like 1500, 1600 movement speed while he's charging.
I love it. I cannot wait to see this.
And
Right.
on top of that, his Greater Bash applies movement speed as damage. So he ends up with an insanely high damage nuke.
Now, to be... Okay, sorry, go ahead.
It hits everybody because, you know, as he runs through, he bashes people.
True.
So
I was gonna say though, Shadow Demon not only is good with the disruption though, but the purge will. I assume it moves things off, obviously, like Surge and Ion Shell and Inkswell. So
it does.
He throws it up on the target that you kind of dive in with before it connects, and all of a sudden, it's all gone. So there is that to keep in mind. But you know, obviously, the idea that he can catch them in time / has it off cooldown is there too. But
yeah, getting an Ags on the Shadow Demon seems even more important now with all these buffs potentially coming out from Forward Gaming.
Do you mid Shadow Demon here? Is that strong?
I do not think so.
Turn to pick. Radiant pick.
Van Puck.
Pugna.
And Pugna.
Comfort hero for you are. He seems to be really just kind of always put on these tempo setters. Again, kind of playing that 4 Protect 1 style. Although I think this is going to be a very aggressive 4 Protect 1 style, as PA could get involved pretty early if he wants to.
With the buffs around, absolutely. So now J.Storm thinking of what mid-hero, like what's a mid-hero that help against this chaos, essentially. There's the constant roam, and then, you know, they're just going to run at you over and over again with the set abilities that we talked about. Also decent in the matchup against Pugna. There's a Mirana still there. Okay at handling it. Kunkka.
Yeah. Kunkka seems like a pretty good pick. Lots of mobility on the PA and the Dark Seer and Spirit Breaker. Having the ability to bring them back into the fight gives them more team fight as well. Cleave, ignoring stuff like evasion is pretty useful as well. And I know that Bryle does play quite a bit of Kunkka, so seems like a pretty good pick.
Choose your hero or something.
All right. Another Purge.
Yeah, that's true. Tornado. I didn't think about that one.
Almost certainly be a Quaswex.
Yeah, they do have some okay Sunstrike set up. Shadow Demon and even Chen, but yeah, I think the Quas probably going to get much more value out of here.
Yeah, and frankly, I think you need it against the Spirit Breaker. Although PA is notoriously a counter to Invokers, so I think they put Resolution in the mid lane and run a safe lane Pugna. That's something that could happen.
Why not? I mean, that's the most radical thing ever. If the matchup makes sense, then absolutely. If
Honestly, maybe you just do a mid PA and put UR against Terrorblade.
Try to find him in that matchup, yeah. True. Because, yeah, Terrorblade's one that he doesn't mind. We saw last game against the PO that he was trying to find him and, you know, eventually matched up against him. Yeah, it was against PA, probably similar idea.
Although, I don't know. I feel like Spirit Breaker plus Dark Seer sounds utterly brutal for Terrorblade to deal with in the lane as well, so it doesn't really seem to be. I mean, that's the thing. You first pick Terrorblade, and they literally pick 4 heroes that are ownage against you. What do you expect?
And you have Chen support, who's, again, especially now with the nerf, like, what's the best creep that he can get early on? Like a Mud Golem, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Crowd control goes at least. So, not going to be the best. Even so, yeah, it could be a struggle early game for that Terrorblade. But we're going to find out how it ultimately plays out now. Game number 2. It's a Sunstrike, I hear it. So he's going Exort.
You should have known better.
Interesting.
Initially.
My hand is an honor.
Yeah. Again, the Sunstrike setup is there. And obviously with the Exort, ideally is laning phase will go a bit better. Maybe they almost expect Terrorblade to have that rough start, so they want Invoker to be more of the physical threat. Yeah, I don't know. I agree with you though. I do think Quaswex makes so much sense here.
I do put Resolution in the top lane. Happy to just have him farm Universe and Spirit Breaker, of course, together. Karev is in the bottom lane, so they're trying to dodge. It's like set up the PA against the Terrorblade matchup.
Yeah, I wonder if Forward Gaming, the second they see this, they saw blue, whoever that was. Oh, Shadow Demon. I They actually might have seen Terrorblade to move in. Maybe with the Shadow Demon, that's enough information for them.
Yeah, SVG are going all the way back to the tier 2, almost the tier 3, to try and scout out who's actually in this lane. See him with the ward that it is indeed for Rev here.
When the horn blows, the blood
We get the charge.
flows.
Oh, 3 for 1. Solid start for J.Storm.
Oh, 3 crits.
Good ability. All about the randomness. Theme of Dota lately, or Dota Universe even.
Interesting. Universe goes up to the top lane, so they are looking to put the Spirit Breaker Darkseer against this Terrorblade.
Oh, of course, but now you figure
Now
Terrorblade might
TPs.
TP.
Yeah.
But if he... Okay, he already... Oh, no, he got recalled. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Right. So they could do this, and now if Darkseer TPs, then he just goes TP to the top lane. Meanwhile, back at the top lane, Milan, he's dead. He's Disruption, but 100% dead here. Trying to get it to PA, maybe? No. Close enough.
Quad lane, new strats.
Sometimes you gotta run quad lane.
And man, this is really, I mean, the Chen recall is a very nice tool when you're trying to get...
2 TPs to the top, and I kind of wonder if they just assume that he TP'd. That honestly might be the case. Almost forgetting about the whole new recall on Chen. But he's back to the top, and so Darkseer heading bottom right now. And he's just going to commit towards walking down there. Those Spirit Breakers. So I think Forward Gaming's at a spot of let's just let it be at this point. MSS, he catches Shadow Demon with the Inkswell. Here comes Phantom Assassin with the dagger, trying to block him. His resolution, or Moo, excuse me, or resolution goes in and does get the kill. And now Moo's the one that has to be careful, trying to help save his support in the process.
Meanwhile, Yawar, pretty far ahead in the mid lane, has 4 denies, 13 CS to Invoker's 5. Abusing that Decrepify. None of the other core is really hitting creep so far, although Resolution is now catching up. Along with Berev.
Yeah, that might be another argument, honestly, for the Colossal X. The fact he can't even really attack because of Decrepify. But, yeah, we'll leave it. Berev, he's hitting Darkseer, yeah, just critting over and over again with that Drunken Brawler. He's manning up against the 2. I mean, he's essentially 1 versus 2ing right now, and it's working.
Yeah, they need a couple more levels on this Ion Shell to really threaten him.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, Chen's been using the Satyr to purge. So, is he going to try to go in again?
Nice.
Yeah, that's clever. He's going to go in and purge it off. Yeah. So he's been doing that a couple times
Nice.
now.
That is a really, really good use of the hero.
That is anti-Darkseer for sure. I mean, the cooldown's obviously... Well, yeah, no, it gets purged off again. He's out of mana now.
It's always been the strongest thing against the Darkseers if you have a purge. Kind of destroys the hero.
He's going to keep it alive. Look at this micro from March showing off. Well played.
Gonna run it all the way back to the fountain, it looks like. And
It's
then
a
recall it back
valuable
to lane. Yeah.
Oh, there's another one right here, though. Way. Yeah, that's why this is able to go so well. I was kind of wondering, I'm like, you know, with the Ion Shell, you figure good, but nope, it's being purged off constantly. Smart. But Terrorblade, he is still finding himself in a very early recovering state because of the bit of the swapping that happened. So Phantom Assassin, of course, like in her state right now. That middle matchup, I look back at that though too. Yeah, he's basically doubling the CS of Invoker at this point. 7 denies to 1 as well. Pretty good. Milan's got 3 stacks of poison on Resolution meanwhile, but by himself he's not going to get it.
Only level 1 Shadow Poison. And Rezo hasn't picked up a stick yet, which is a little surprising, but I'm sure
SVG's coming mid. Charge hits, gonna see the combo.
Oh, nice
yeah, very well timed cold snap. Played by Bryle. Doesn't have his Wex yet, so no Ghost Walk. Didn't need it there. He honestly against a Spirit Breaker, he probably at least needs that 1 point of Wex, maybe next level. Tornado,
nice.
Ghost Walk.
So, Chen, March, has given control of this Satyr creep to Farev. So Farev is microing the Satyr creep.
Okay.
And just playing with it while March goes to the top lane and plays with his other stuff.
What is happening in the middle lane? Bryle's gonna live. They're just going back and forth. Spirit Breaker being run down. The 3 poisons get the kill. from Shadow Demon, and now Yawar, he committed pretty deep for this. He does have a haste rune. Using those bottle charges and runs away. Bryle knows how to play Invoker, that's for sure. He's had a couple of already big plays on his part. Staying alive barely there.
It's definitely one of his signature heroes, and you would imagine he's probably played it in just about every matchup possible, so yeah. Despite the fact that it's not the best matchup in the early game, didn't go perfectly for him, he's going to be just fine.
But that is clever what you're suggesting, using that Satyr to just constantly purge and giving him the control up for Rev, letting him solo. This Brewmaster, he's gonna have double bracer. It looks like he's going for early on. Top lane though, they're fighting back and forth. Moo chasing after MSS. Resolution does have 3 stacks of the poison on him, and now they focus attention onto him. 4 stacks. And the 5 stacks is a heavy burst. Milan tries to land it, but he misses. Let that wear off and be fine, but essentially now a tri-lane up here as March. Still level 1 though on the Holy Persuasion, so he doesn't actually have another creep. He's just using the Divine Favor right now.
Yeah, out of all of this, Forev definitely having the best laning stage on his team. He's already level 6.
Oh.
This Purge creep is doing mad work.
That disruption, once again the save as expected. Good heal coming out, but it's not going to be enough in the end, it looks like. Divine Favor doing work, but not enough.
Back to quad laning in the top lane here.
Yeah. And kills Stairblade. Pogano rolls back to the middle lane now. You know, he's obviously doing very well still in the middle lane.
Top tower ain't looking
Biggest steal. But I suppose it's... Go ahead.
Say Bryle happy to get a little bit of space, a little bit of breathing room, starting to catch up in CS.
And he does get the Wex now too. But yeah, back to the Brewmaster, you know, what impact, how does he use this early farm now is the question, right? Where he's going to go, I mean, he might just actually go right into Blink next. The way he's sitting on 1,500 gold right now makes me believe that. Back to the top lane again. Terrorblade's in trouble. Disruption not going to be used just yet. He's still holding it, but his silence comes out from Grimstroke. MSS. Clutch play there. And now Milan hoping for a turn at least on a resolution. It gets 3 stacks. A Sunstrike. It doesn't even need it. Forev gets credit for the kill as he runs in with his Primal Split. Going to help to take out Spirit Breaker as well, it looks like. And finds it for the double kill, and he wants to find Pugna. Lifts him up. Gonna bring him down. Milan's heading over. Stack, poison stack a little too early right there. Silence on top in the drain life as well. Might at least kill the Shadow Demon. Yes, he does, but you are very likely dead after the fact. And as you see it right there, so clash back and forth. The Brewmaster definitely making use of the early levels at least with that rotation.
Yeah, really good rotation. Much better first use of the Brew Split than last game. And buying Moo, a little bit of space. He's only at 32 CS though, so he has some catching up to do. But hey, that's what Terrorblade does.
Mm-hmm. I bet Invoker's loving this too. Once again, more freedom as Pugna's trying to get involved with the team.
Which one, Dire again?
So Invoker just pushes out the middle, heading over to the Arcane Rune. Unfortunately for him, Spirit Breaker's there. Snatch it right in front of him. But Dark's here. A little more comfortable now down here. I assume the Satyr's dead by now. Like, it's not here anymore. So he just put on the Iron Shell.
No, it is. It's in the mid lane. It's walking down.
Oh, never mind. It's still here. How about that? Hello, guy. Shadow Demon, you're probably dead. Disruption. He's timing that Disruption very well with the Ink Spell. He hasn't really hit yet, it feels like, but again, in that case, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, a little disappointed we haven't gotten to see this Darkseer Spirit Breaker combo together yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah,
and Yawar rotates to the bottom lane. Gonna start pressuring this tower, but this Purge creep, man, just putting in so much work.
Forev running away, Drunken Brawler helping things out. Here comes Brawler with a TP, and the meter comes down. Universe gonna get crit down as well. Forev turns on him, and now Yawar having to just run away. Again, the crit's coming into play, but again, good rotation from Invoker as well.
Dire is scanning for enemies.
Team support. Grimstork will take over middle in the meantime, but Brewmaster continues to be top farm, and that Vlad's pickup that he already has coming back towards the top. No, he's going to TP elsewhere. He does have his Primal Split ready.
Gets caught by Bryle.
Back to the top lane, they kill March. Shadow Demon daggers in. There's a Surge as well as the Ion Shell. So Milan throws out Disruption offensively. He knows he's dead though. Soul Catcher's not going to do much. Bounty Run's coming up. SVG bashes away, picks it up, goes with the TP play.
Crits! Every single hit is just 200, 300 damage from Forev.
It might as well be 100%.
What the heck?
Middle tower is under attack.
Pretty absurd. Bugnose coming down to bottom. At least wants to get some tower pressure down here, I suppose. But Terrorblade, how is he farming? He's got the triple Wraith Band. So again, making the recovery. What about PA? She is going the Battle Fury. Always curious about that. And triple Wraith Band power chest. The PA's queued up at least. They're going for Brow once again. He has the Ghost Walk invoked. And no vision.
What? How do you charge in with no dust?
Bottom tower's still there.
Yeah, that's a mistake. Does Brimstorm have anything? No, yeah, they don't have any detection, so that was, I mean, that was never going to work.
Immediate smoke. They're going to go try and find Bryle, knowing that Ghostwalk is down for a few more seconds. But this is a very forced move, and he seems to know.
Yeah, he's definitely playing like he knows. There we go, baby. Zoom, zoom, zoom. SVG, but he's going to get turned.
Another crit! 400 damage!
Oh, as pretty as that was initially, too much of a dive in. Yeah, you could tell Brown knew something was still up and just so quick to react with the cold snaps. And Resolution top lane, the recall in with Forev, by the way. I feel like he's all over the place. I keep forgetting that they have a Chen recalling constantly. So Forev's just moving around the map like crazy. Not going to get the kill on PA, but they're going to deal plenty of damage to this top tier 2 tower. But SVG wants to go in Universe. Has a surfer to go, has a wall as well. See if that comes into play. March just keeps on running away though. Universe surging himself out for Rev. Still has Primal Split. They want the tower kill. Not easy to defend. Grimstroke TPing in. They already used the fortification, so nice deny. The last second in comes the Soulmate. That's with the illusion, but they should be able to confirm. No, he gets the Primal Split off in time. Not enough upfront damage. So he Primal Splits defensively. Don't think anything is going to come of it in terms of a kill.
Looks to be disintegrating.
No, they may just kind of camp this the Earth Brewing.
There we go, comes back together. Throws up the Divine Favor. That regen, not enough though. They will eventually get the
middle tower looks to be
killing spree.
Kill, okay. Whew, I was worried for their sake for a second again.
And they gave it to Resolution, so he's pretty happy about that. Still going for the Battle Fury. I think that was kind of important. It relieves a little bit of pressure.
Haste.
Yeah, the idea that the game continues.
War's really fallen off after that good landing stage.
Certainly making the most of it.
Dying.
I think they saw him, yeah. They saw him for a split second. Soul Catch was applied though. Pugna loses all that life, and they actually uses Drain Life, but it's canceled. Gold snaps and the Thunderclap in from Forev. Soul Catcher, Purge, too much damage.
He's just playing an Enforcer right now. He's in every fight. Oh, they're just gonna go for Roche. 15 minutes in. They have Alacrity.
Play it. Grimstork will see this.
What can they do though?
Exactly.
Resolution has enough money for the Battle Fury, but this hero needs another item or two before he's really ready to fight.
It's gonna die. Yeah, you saw Darkseer was surging over, but they weren't gonna make it in time. Searches that Spirit Breaker. Oh, slowing down. Cinder Brew. Auto attacks connecting. Puts on another ward though, so trying to save his teammate. He has Drain Life, only maybe use it defensively. Yeah, he's gonna try to heal him up. Well played, but it still doesn't matter. Too much damage, and now Pugna's dead because of that probably. That Primal Split comes out, Penitence applied, and able to grip himself.
Killing spree.
Doesn't matter.
Double kill.
With the double kill, MSS also gets picked off at the top lane. Meanwhile, Milan and Bryo come together.
Yeah, it kind of goes back. I mean, this is why Purge was removed from Diffusal Blade, because it is one of the most powerful parts of the game. And they have two sources. They've got the Shadow Demon, they've got these Purge creeps from Chen. It just shows how strong it is.
Yeah. So it continues to be the Resolution show, and we're using that term a lot, but that's welcome to Forward Gaming, and really any team that Resolution's on seems like it is. The guy's just so good, and they rely on him as their carry, of course, but Phantom Assassin, Yasha's coming up next. I'm trying to think of like what's like an item that would really do it for me here. Is this a BKB game? It'd be a difference maker, I suppose so. You're against an Invoker, Shadow Demon can be annoying.
100%.
So.
He's going to go Manta first just to get rid of the various annoying things like the Purge, Penitence as well, and Cold Snap. But it'll likely be a couple defensive items on him. Though I think he's most likely going to go for a damage or a Abyssal Blade or something like that in between, perhaps. But he's going to have to be very careful about when he gets the BKB.
Forward Gaming thinking about wrapping around in there, but backing off, realizing what was going to happen. Bottom lane's being pushed in by Darkseer. He has a mech now. Really haven't seen Darkseer yet in much impact in this game. Haven't seen the wall even once. Now they're going to find Brewmaster, but yeah, you see Universe just surges himself and runs. It just shows you how scared they are of this Brewmaster right now and the Satyr nearby. It's the bane.
Bryle gets recalled.
And that's a kill.
I guess. Own it.
See, this really is making me want to play this hero now, but I know I'm going to go into a pub game and like start recalling people, and they're just going to be pissed off at me. And, like,
ping, ping. Yeah, it's more of like a Battle Cup hero for sure.
Yeah, the coordination is all about. Milan? He's setting up. That's a Sunstrike. The coordination. Speaking of it, Yuar's dead? Maybe? Drain Life? The Purge? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Purge goes off. He goes down. Phantom Assassin is coming in, though.
Universe trying to burn down Milan.
Uh-oh. Moo's in trouble. Moo's caught by Resolution. Milan's trying to evade this whole time. Spiritbreaker charging in. He does have a Sunder. He does. He's going to center the PA. And now PA's the one that's in trouble. Welcome to Sunder. However, recall, yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, I guess that's a Divine Favor. Now regen and everything else. So they will is a Spirit Breaker now in response to this. And he just recalls in Milan after he healed up at the fountain.
Yeah, and Moo is going to go heal up. He has Metamorphosis. They're going to recall him as well. They're going to go high ground right here. Brewmaster Split is available as well. And hello, Terrorblade. Full health, full mana.
Yeah, I like Invoker's build too. Valuing the Yules, you know, we see a lot of Urnicorth, but getting the Yules before going that Aghanims at this point. But he really hasn't needed the Axe. Just very comfortable without it, and clearly not necessary to crap. Oh my god, Terrorblade gets low. Remember, he has an Aegis, but this is a meta pop, so I do not want to lose that.
Very, very low.
Brewmaster though jumps in, Pugna overextended, got a little too antsy right there, and he explodes. 35 seconds going to be taken out for Darkseer. Lifted up throughout all this. He still hasn't walled. Throws on the Iron Shell on a Phantom Assassin.
Moon might go down. He doesn't have Sunder for 10 seconds.
Yeah, he's dead here for sure. But now, can they get him out? Soulbind is still ready as well. Here we go. There's the wall. Oh, not really the best catch of the century. And
most of it kind of in the wall there itself.
Yeah, that's the new vector targeting that I think threw him off a little bit. So Obviously, he has tons of history playing this hero. That was pretty off though. Either way, even if he gets it in the right spot, it really doesn't make it. In that case. So good push though from J.Storm. They did exactly what they needed to. They the pressure. Well, I suppose they didn't kill the tier 3 tower actually, but as that goes down, it just doesn't stop, man. These crits just constantly coming out. The tier 3 tower does live though, and
I was reading the skill. We've kind of been reading it wrong. It is an 80% chance to crit when he activates it. So.
Yeah, no, that's what I mentioned earlier. That's what I was like saying though. It's 80%. They still should be not critting. It feels like it is 100% though. Middle lane, fight continues. Divine Favor up on Bryle, so it's going to help keep him alive as a bash procs come out from SVG as well as a Hand of God. So Bryle stays alive in our resolution. Running away, Mech heals him up. Darkseer throws up the Surge. Ion Shell applied as well, and they're going back in on the side of Forward Gaming. Moving forward, look at that. Brewmaster Tornado comes through though. There's a Soul Bot until they pull the back in with the vacuum as well. The double Drain Life coming out from Bugna. And they're both going to go down. Terrorblood and the Brewmaster. That was a combo right there. Bryle. He got crit. He gets the nice heals up, though. There's a Ghost Walk, but he's still seen. Does he have Just this time? He does. Yep. He's got the Dust. Divine Favor is applied, but it doesn't matter. Too much damage. And now we're seeing Resolution and what he can do.
And just like that, game swings back the other way. J.Storm getting overconfident, trying to just stick around this tier 2 without the Aegis. And that could be a pretty big mistake going forward.
Yeah. What is that? That color throws me off. Again, we had this discussion the other day. Yeah, I get it, but it's seeing one color for so long, and then I'm like, wait, what the hell is this? Changing Yasha, though. Finished on Phantom Assassin. What do we think of that, by the way? Going the S and Y in full over maybe the Manta, or even just the Yasha and the BKB. Why the S and Y, you think?
The extra tankiness from the strength stats and the stats resistance pretty good against Invoker, Brew, and the Shadow Demon. So, yeah, I'm okay with it.
He does have that BKB queued up next, of course. We talked about how, no doubt, it's going to be so powerful this game for him. SNY also on Terrorblade, actually. Okay.
Probably also didn't want to go Manta and BKB. That seems like too much defensive items. And so opting to go for sort of like a hybrid, you know, stats resistance doing some work, some of these disables, and then the BKB being 100% required in this game.
Actually, on that note, I wonder, is Soul Catcher dispellable? It is dispellable, so yeah, I guess the Manta, as well as even the BKB at that moment, would potentially be good to have against it. But anyways, going to BKB, they push bottom tower. Ags, again, still not finishing Invoker. Talked about that earlier. Is just about 1,000 gold away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And those 2-second cooldowns will be coming out. And Pug, no, ooh, that was a close call. He's out just before they find him. Darkseer may not be the most action-oriented game for him so far, but he's got Guardian Greaves now. Fantastic toys, building pretty much the same way he built last game. Minus a Blink Dagger, I guess, but...
Yeah, we'll see that come out eventually, I would imagine, but they haven't really been utilizing the Spear Breaker plus Darkseer combo. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's been working out for them. As Resolution farming very well now, and Moose Terrorblade, he's going for a MKB next, so trying to just straight up counter the PA as much as possible.
Yeah. Back to that point, though, about the combo. Early on they were trying it, but again, with great reactions of Bryle, the constant porting of Chen, I think they've kind of given up on this idea that it's just not going to work. Let's not force the issue.
Yep.
It can be fun when a fight does break out, you know, try to take advantage of it, sure, but sending Spear Breaker across the map and ganking them, that's clearly not their playstyle this game anymore, even if that was the intention.
Yep.
In the beginning.
That's fine. Good adaptation against, I mean, there's so many purges, right? The Tornado from Invoker, and then the Creep, and the Shadow Demon itself.
DP out from the top lane as they get the tier 1 tower. You see that is Terrorblade coming in. You mentioned the MKB, 2,600 gold saved up currently for him. Help deal with that blur. How's the axe coming for Shadow Demon? Yeah, he's not building any. He's going to go Blink Dagger. Yeah, at least next, and of course, good to have two, but probably see it next if possible. Smoke play. They're going right down middle. There we go. The surge is put up. Look at Spirit Breaker just shoots forward on a Brile. They catch him. Disruption will save in turn, though. Primal Split used. Resolution possibly can be. Still wants Brawl dead. Now he's going to go after the Storm Brulee. He kills him off the bat. Now he wants the Fire one. They lift up. That's Darkseer lifted up currently.
They recall in Moo at full strength here.
Yeah, he's good to go. So nobody dead throughout all that. But Primal Split was used. It's going to be coming back together. Can Forward Gaming find another chance? Because Primal Split's on cooldown for 100 seconds. Oh, they got the Ogre Frost Mage that they're applying armor now with. Still level 1 Holy Precision. It's just so weird seeing that on this hero. Right, he only needs 1 creep.
Scanning for enemies.
Yep, and they're forcing a Roshan here. I don't know about this.
Sunstrike gonna help.
They got damage though. It's happening quickly. Dire team is not reacting in time. They don't know. They catch somebody. Okay, they catch middle lane onto Milan right there, but he's just distracting. Yeah, that's an Aegis pickup for Moo. That was the plan all along. Now it is 5 versus 4.
Going in now.
Aegis has a charge once again from Spirit Breaker. Meatball though, great placement. It's a tight path in here. Brewmaster, silence up the Resolution, jumps in, the Sunstrike coming out. It's not really going to connect though. Surge applied to Resolution, running around fast. As a result, he gets back to his team. He has the BKB. Of course, didn't need to use it there. And Milan bought back, that's why they choose to retreat. So Aegis is up though on Terrorblade.
There's a double damage bottom that Radiant knows about. It looks like Forward's looking to take a fight with meta being down.
I just love this, man.
Oh my god, the Spirit Breaker.
Zooms in. Divine Favor. Milan's dead. He couldn't disruption in time. Drain life also happening on the Brewmaster. Again, no problem split just yet. He's silenced up as well. Then pull back with the vacuum and down goes Brew. He could buy back if necessary, but now we're starting to see it. It's like they heard us. They're elevated. All right, you want to see the combo? Now we're going to show you the combo.
Well, that is so scary to see as a support. Ion Shell Surge. Bulldozing Spirit Breaker just charging at you at like 1500 movement speed.
I would say you have no time to react, but to Milan's credit, he has been doing a decent job of somewhat reacting with disruption, so props there, but it's still, it's absurd.
Yeah, great aggressive move by Forward, recognizing that this is a very strong timing. Even though there is an Aegis on Terrorblade, without the Metamorphosis, the hero really just doesn't feel like a full danger to them at all.
Yeah. So Terrorblade, the MKB again, but as far as surviving goes, still feeling perhaps a bit scared. Clearly, Forward Gaming's come together now, and yes, Resolution is just crazy farm, but it's definitely team. Oh, is that the real one? That is. They found Moo. Jumps in, the Sunder comes out, but Resolution still might chase it. Although Cold Snap's happening, possibly BKB. He's committed for this kill. He's gonna die first. Now Resolution goes down. That Sunder ends up working out. Another strike onto Moo. They still want the kill. Of course, no more Sunder. Nether Blast will finish him. That was just an Aegis, though, remember. And they commit 2 deaths for it. In fact, probably going to be a third. MSS is also dead. Yeah, that was time. Phantom Assassin got too ballsy.
It does have buyback, but meta is up. So they're going to look to force those for sure.
Whoops.
And it kind of goes back to what we were talking about in the draft, right? PA. The entire purpose of the hero is to dive and jump on somebody, and Terrorblade is very good against heroes that do that.
It's about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Double buyback, PA's holding hers.
Top tower ain't a tower no more.
That means it's just going to be a melee Rax kill, though, at this point. So almost curious on the double buybacks, honestly. It's like, why at that point? Maybe they hoped that J.Storm would have fall back, be scared, but they were not. And PA's just going to wait it out. They're going to at least lose another tier 3, though. Primal Split. Yeah, they're definitely losing the tier 3, but exactly, he can't buy back now. It's that awkward spot. The wall's put down. That will delay things.
A little better wall, but still kind of awkward positioning. Doesn't even close off the entire base.
So again, trying to make use of that vector targeting. But comes back together. Good job by Brew. Blinks out. And he's going to TP.
Oh, look at the Spirit Breaker.
Oh. That time, Prowl's pretty fast himself, though, with that Ghost Walk. Goes out the Eels, and he will stay alive. Gets out of there. So, they got the top racks. Middle tier 3's also destroyed. Phantom Assassin, she's trying to build a Desolator next. She does have the triple
dagger.
Starblade.
Yep.
Can't wait to see that combo. All the daggers. It's the second time we've seen that actually from Phantom Assassin though, where he's jumped in. There's also at this top lane earlier in the game. Kind of jumped in onto the Terrorblade, trying to go for the kill, hoping maybe just for a lucky crit, but the Sunder comes out and then he dies in return. Same thing in the jungle.
Kind of the nature of the hero in this matchup. You just roll the dice, hope for a double crit, wishing that you had the Drunken Brawler.
Well, you know what he needed to do? He needed to pop BKB, because actually, yeah, with that change,
that's
obviously,
true.
if you used it beforehand, then that Sunder never happened, so. Double damage picked up by Moo. Some bounty rune control.
You are struggling to have as much impact as he did last game. He's quite underfarmed here on this Pugna and kind of just been playing with his team the whole time. Not able to accumulate nearly as much farm as most Pugnas do with their split push.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady.
Aegis has been reclaimed. Or it was killed, never mind. It would have been reclaimed if that was still up.
Radiant's top tower's under attack.
He has the cheese now, though, instead. That could also come into play the next time an engagement takes place.
Radiant's
Tier 2 top tower almost dead. Crimson on Darkseer, you said? Yeah.
Yep.
Terrorblade sends in the illusions, but Phantom Assassin's already here. Clear it out. Has that Abyssal Blade now queued up, so not going to Deso.
Yeah, it's a little too late for that. Needs some more control to be able to lock down this Terrorblade.
How's Chen doing? Level 3 Holy Persuasion now. Alright, he can start building an army. 14, cast range. Divine Favor cooldown. Wow, really? Level 15, Divine Favor cooldown. So that makes it a 10-second cooldown from 20. Dang. What's the uptime on that? 12 seconds. So yeah, you could... I wonder if they stack on the same target, actually.
Probably. Most HP regen things do.
Yeah. And the attack damage at that point, too. So you could have a 2-second window. Plus damage, even.
Smoke up. Smoke into smoke.
Smoke on smoke action. Del Milan, he got caught in the flank. He goes down. There's a better wall. Definitely the soulbind is up as well. The bash forward moves in a bad spot, but he's holding his ground for the time being. Gets crit a couple of times. I believe, did he Sunder right there? No, he actually ate the cheese. It looks like Resolution is still holding his ground. He still has that Sunder. Remember, getting it off in time. And somebody, Resolution stole himself. He don't use it on him. The bash forward turning down goes Moo in the end. Resolution wins the battle. Chen, he's being beat down by SVG. Bryle, can he get out? No, the dust spots him and falls to the ground with a stifling dagger crit. Man, they were toe-to-toe right there. Terrorblade versus Phantom Assassin, and yeah, the bash procs definitely helped.
Yeah, so did the BKB.
Exactly. Early
Not
BKB.
allowing the Sunder. Yeah. I mean, no buyback on Invoker, no buyback in Chen, no Metamorphosis on this Terrorblade. Looks like we're gonna equalize these racks at the very least.
Power's definitely dead. Send no Metamorphosis or BKB. Melange is gonna spawn some illusions. And they're going to send in the Illusion Army. Just a little bit of damage. Crimson Guard's still ready to be used by Universe in case it gets a little scary. And yeah, he is going to use it there. I was going to say he's actually taking some decent damage.
Oh my god, Rezo keeps critting, or keeps stunning himself with the self-attack from Cinderbrew.
Oh, does he?
I was wondering why he kept getting bashed, and it's him bashing himself.
Oh, that's what that was. Yeah, yeah. Self-damage. That's actually something else we didn't even really think about, huh? Holy crap, yeah. Cinderbrew against Phantom Assassin. That's a 35% chance self-attack. Puts that down when PA is trying to go for a beatdown on somebody or a Terrorblade or having that longer battle. So I'm sure she's doing some good damage to herself, honestly. Obviously, it's hard to tell that in the midst of the fight, but...
Pretty hilarious interaction.
It is. Probably a fair amount of self-damage. And it's like, it's the attack, right? So she can actually crit herself.
I believe so. I haven't seen it yet, but I've definitely seen her bash herself, so you'd have to imagine that the crit does proc as well.
That's the case, yeah. That's scary in itself. Minute 40 before Roshan spawns. Abyssal Blade finished in full for Phantom Assassin. Master has a gem now too. All scouting out with some Sunstrikes. Phantom Assassin's level 23, so gonna be the first one to hit 25 in this game. 25% blur evasion. You are up against an MKB though already. I wonder if he's just actually gonna go the coup de grace.
Yeah, I think you always go coup de grace. Even if he wasn't against the MKB, it's just, you know, so much damage, especially when you're trying to burst down the Terrorblade. The burst is so important.
Coup de grace. Something call it.
Nobody calls it that.
America.
The MSS does have a Hex online, so we got Soulbind Hex combo available. And double Abyssal Blade also available. That's pretty dirty.
No, the combo's just got a lot better. For sure. Nether Strike, Abyssal Blade, Scythe, the Drain Life we saw earlier, Stifling Dagger. They have plenty of single target abilities to take advantage of. That's Soulbind. I'm going to be looking out for it, Brewmaster. They're both most certainly camping Roshan. There is a Satyr in here, so the Radiant team will know right away in about 18 seconds. Blur pops, that sounds weird.
And they smoke right behind the PA. Out of vision.
Double damage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. And Roshan's going to spawn in 2 seconds. Check the pit. Check the pit. Roshan! Yay!
Oh, there it is. 2,800 damage crit. Yikes.
I mean, that timing could not have been any better. A double damage into literally Roshan spawning that second he went in. Terrorblade will see this, but it's too late, I think.
It's definitely too late.
They're kind of blocking them out already. Darkseer, he's got a wall ready to go. Over here, I believe it's all the primal split, but they're killing Milan. Milan's dead. Brew is in, but Resolution picks up the Aegis, and now Brew immediately regrets his decision. Back over to the left. I'll lift up on somebody over there. Down here. Sorry, guys. Trying to find the actual fight. There's just so much going on. Milan buys back, though. MSS is getting low here to use that Soulbind. Throws out the Scythe. On top of Terrorblade. Grep as well, but MSS, too much damage in the end. Back here. SPG went in pretty deep. He's going to fall because of that. The buyback from Brewmaster.
Yeah,
throwing him off a bit. Yeah, Phantom Assassin got all three things. Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shard.
They forgot to pick up the gem.
He only has so many spots, man. I guess he could have dropped the Wraith Band.
He could have also told his teammate, hey, we're standing literally right next to a gem. But probably forgot at that point, and Radiant, they're like, oh, gem, vision. This is nice.
We'll take it right back. Thank you very much. The level 25 Phantom Assassin, though, and yeah, the coup de grace. Obvious choice there.
Couple buybacks forced out as well. And see, pass over Refresher to anybody? Drop it in the base?
He's not going to keep it himself, that's for sure.
It's on Courier. I mean, double BKB is very strong, so is double Abyssal Blade, but probably going to give it to MSS for a potentially quad Hex. That sounds pretty nasty.
Double wall from Darkseer is also potentially good against Terrorblade too, but yeah, the ways the walls haven't necessarily been having the most impact, so
it's a very polite way of putting it, Ricky.
Even if they have been landing, it's more so J.Storm's been doing a good job of avoiding it, I think, to getting too clumped up.
Yeah.
Vacuum really hasn't changed too much. Well, we know he definitely knows how to use that. Still haven't seen that much of it though this game.
Yeah, he doesn't have a Blink Dagger yet, so it's much more difficult to play Darkseer this game. It's really just kind of gone for that aura, sort of very, I'm here supporting my team in the fight build.
Phantom Assassin, his own MKB about here. There's also some bounty runes that are still here that no one's picked up yet for 4 minutes. Still not going to pick them up. I think they're there still.
March knows. He's going to go pick them up.
He is, isn't he? Here he goes on a mission. 1. There's going to be 2. Oh, if PA finds him, though, that'd be... Hey, you know what? He got both bounty runes. Yay. Uh-oh.
Oh, the night vision. Literally right on the edge of it.
Yep. See him. I was supposed to be waiting for a dagger for one shot. Darkseer buys his own gem, so they end up just investing one themselves.
MKB complete on the PA. Anticipating. Oh, there's the butterfly finished up on Moo.
Invoker. BKB.
Pressure is on MSS. That Hex, double Soulbind, double Scythe of Vice.
Would Soulbind connect to the same target?
I'm not sure. I've never used a double Soulbind before.
That's one of those crazy theory crafting things, right? Where it's like if it does connect to the same target, then does it even do multiple instances of the multiple? So like, I don't know.
Yeah, can you? I mean, does it create like a triangle of units who can't move if you latch it to a third person? Or not sure.
Well, maybe we'll find out. Double damage rune again. He's pinging it out for PA. Solution heading over. Invoker, level 20. He's 21 now, but he has a Cataclysm challenge, so something else to look for in these fights.
Yeah, I gotta say, the change to PA with the Phantom Strike just giving attack speed is one of the best things that's happened to this hero in a long time. It just allows her to farm so much faster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was most certainly a weakness for her in the early game, and was kind of an answer to it.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
They kill the top shrine now as well. Who's up here? That would be Invoker. Keep being out, though.
Double damage by resolution.
Oh, yeah, BKB and MKB in the backpack. That's an expensive backpack.
It's kind of like his PL last game where he has half of his inventory in the backpack.
Just like the PL game last game, it's this time on Phantom Assassin. He is the massive threat that J.Storm just cannot seem to figure out no matter how many times they try.
Time's out. Smoke wraparound on this BA.
Yeah, they want to go. He just jumps in. Remember, yeah, the Aegis time, and as he said, he swaps the BKB in, though, so he has that. He is going to activate it. Side-Flame Dagger's coming out. Crit actually got a move with the Bash proc from a range of the Side-Flame Dagger. Charges the Milan on the backline as well. The Soulbind is up. The double sheep. Invoker's caught with Milan on top of that. Pops it just, goes for the Nether strike right there. He's distracting both these heroes, I suppose, but now it's in a bad spot. Is Spirit Breaker trying to charge away? Not going to happen. They keep chasing. Jen did buy back so far. The only death move. But now pops his own BKB. SPG will finally fall, as will Pugna. Resolution, he's figuring he doesn't want to go. He kept on sitting in the outskirts right there. He finally goes back in, and now he kills Milan for the dieback, and now he wants more. He's out for more blood. Forev still has 3 more seconds on that Drunken Brawler. It's not going to be up in time. He goes down as well. And Moo, his Metamorphosis is running out.
Just crit herself to death.
PA, yeah, the crit's coming out on herself. That's what we're talking about. Ultra kill for Moo. Are you kidding me? The buybacks keep happening, though, including Phantom Assassin. Does she have bots? I believe she does. Yeah, she is botsing into the middle lane. She's running over. They're trying to get back. The dagger comes out, though. Essential one-shot on it. Shan, the charge in from SVG. Bryle, he pops the BKB. Oh, the Soulbind on 2. The double dagger going in for the auto attack. The double dig on as well. The sheep comes out. Terrorblade's dead. He buys back. No meta, though. And Bryle will fall to the ground. 4 are dead with no buyback, and that should do it. Forward Gaming going to take game number 2, it looks like, and move on to the playoffs here of the major qualifiers.
Wow, what a fight at the end there. PA killing herself and then killing everybody else.
Just needed to make them feel like they had a chance, I suppose. Yeah, Brewmaster is a bit of an answer to PA, no doubt, but you see Moo right here. Why not make a try? It's not going to work, though. He's dead. And it's official. Forward Gaming is moving on as the GGs come out. Like I said, 3 teams qualify. 4 teams going to be in those playoffs. So very good odds now for Forward Gaming. They'll second place team as well out of Group A. That's the other important thing, remember, with this first seed. You win that first series, and you're going to the major no matter what. So they're going to be keeping an eye, obviously, on Group A now and seeing who their opponent may end up being. But J.Storm, still a chance. They're going to now play in a decider match. That'll be tomorrow against the winner of the other series here.
to ensure that he doesn't die to clock again.
Not so easy. I mean, Alliance will be more than happy to take a fight before the Roshan if they see a chance to get Mickey in on top of them.
They want a long drawn-out fight on OG. They can get the Skywrath time to butter up all these Alliance heroes. Alliance, you just want to lasso into a crit. That'll immediately win you a team fight. I'm not even sure these Ghost Scepters are going to do too much. It doesn't save you from the daggers. And, if you just get hopped on and crit once, like you die before it activates.
It does save from daggers.
Oh, you don't get the attack rock, it does the damage.
The dagger will still slow you, I think, but you don't take any damage.
Oh, I'm dumb. Just kidding. I forgot that they changed it to his physical knowledge.
You can buy it if you want.
That was like 4 patches ago.
But you also have enough mana for a Yasha if he wants one.
They got the throw up, but the purge on the tornado.
They got the Mystic Flare to kill off the Clockwork, but Mickey's in. He's ready to go. Ghost Scepter will buy no tail a little bit of time. Koifa's being the focus at the moment from Thompson and Seb. Mickey jumps away, trying his best to escape here. And the PA Tiger's going to buy back. Koifa with the Mystic Flare dodge will keep himself alive. Seb's in. On top of Insania, the crit comes out. They get themselves the kill. They're trying their best to focus now. Mickey to Plycat in the PA form. Jumps forward. He's able to kill off Mickey. Mickey buys back. So does Insania. Alliance throwing everything into this fight. The Graves there onto Thompson. Thompson's going to be kept alive for now. Jump forward from Seb again with the slow, the clap, the slap onto Tiger. Tiger's dead. Double kill for Plycat. The Hex is up as well from Jarek. They're looking towards Mickey, but the false promise keeps Mickey alive. He turns, looking for the crits onto Jarek, but he's been held down in place. Mickey's stuck. He's surrounded. He's shackled. He will get the jump again, but the disarm's doing too much. He can't hit. Mickey's dead for 2 minutes.
Man, Skywrath Mage. I want to see Skywrath Mage damage in this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't even think that's as much as he actually did because that fight was so long.
There's no PA for a very long time.
What the Skywrath has, was he gonna buy? He had 2k gold before the fight started. He did end up buying a Ghost Scepter, and he did indeed die and bought back.
So who did get the halberd in the end? It was Seb, right? Oh, sorry, Seb's halberd. Yeah.
Seb is always buying
no one has a halberd. What?
What halberd?
Wait, what am I about?
He was disarmed by Oracle.
Thank you. That was what it was. I was like, what? Disarm? He knows his own teammates doing. Insania.
Plycat was just a Phantom Assassin without crit that was still chose to be the Phantom Assassin rather than a Morphling for the majority of the
I didn't see any crits, but should it work considering if you
you
turn into Ogre, you can still multicast? Can you crit off Dagger? That's the thing.
There's some, you're not meant to get the ult, but there are some heroes that Morphling can change into and you get the passive ult for whatever reason. I don't know. I can't remember if PA is one of them. But you're right. You shouldn't get the same concept as Ogre.
I didn't see him get any.
Okay. Yeah. You shouldn't get the crit, but who knows? Dota 2 is an interesting game.
Well, they take some Raxes, but they don't win the game just yet. Let's see if we can find any crit coming out from this farm.
It was just the nice toss-up onto the PA. The BKB is immediately coming down, but the Ghost Scepter is just kite. And as soon as the BKB is down on PA, he's no longer a threat.
Radiant's top tower ain't
He's just playing runaway the rest of the team fight. What items does the Bat have this game? I feel like they really need a pipe on Alliance. Yeah, someone needs a pipe. I think this was a game that either the Shadow Fiend or the Bat has to sack a bit of his game to ensure his teammates stay alive. They don't even have a Glimmer Cape right now. Like, they just feed to the Skywrath. I mean, he's ooming himself in this fight.
I've not seen any crits coming out from Plycat.
Yeah.
You don't get his ult. You don't get crit.
Yeah.
Well, no, with some heroes you do get the ult. At least unless they fixed it all. Like, you used to get, like, PL ult on the illusions and stuff. It was, like, you know, broken.
The attack speed that he gets is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's super nice for chasing down people. Just go and target as Plycat was. For the chase.
Great fight from OG.
Yeah, they're on a 10k advantage now.
Yeah.
And
Don't mind me if I'm not talking. I'm just thinking what I'm going to buy myself.
What has he got queued up then? What has he got queued up?
Lincoln's.
Oh.
Hey, there you go. There's your Dazzle Halberd, Chief. He's got it.
Hey.
I mean, he's running out of slots. If this game drags, he can upgrade to... he can buy Eagle Song and then upgrade to Kai and Yasha.
What's the uptime on the Halberd as a Dazzle with the cooldown reduction? Is it pretty good?
Pretty high.
Is it? Like, what's it like? Dude, 9-second Halberd.
Oh, goodness.
So it's only 6 seconds without it. Because Halberd lasts 3 seconds.
on melee.
I mean, between that and Ghost Scepter, he should get the chance to survive. And great, yeah, he can get a couple of halberds off in a fight.
And
Is it still
the BKB
4.5 on range?
is super low as well.
What does Oracle have? Why doesn't he have a Glimmer Cape? Oh,
But he has
well,
120 gold per minute talent. What has he bought since?
Wait, they changed some numbers on Heaven's Halberd. Is it 4.5 or 5 seconds?
It's 5. 5 and 3.
5 for range, 3 for melee.
Oh, the diamond. The split. All they gotta do is control this PA.
Oh.
There it is.
Nice
Okay,
bird.
so that's that BKB available.
Oh, they get the grab though. The lasso's in, the BKB's out. They've been able to take down the Dazzle. That's no threat of a halberd or a shallow grave, so they can look straight towards Pycat. Pycat's going to be taken down the once. Can Alliance do it a second time? That's the question. As Pycat zaps forward with the waveform, turns into the PA. Looks towards Boxy with a quick dagger, but he's been trapped in the cogs by Tiger. They're trying to bring him down with the raises, but he's pretty tanky, Pycat, as he builds up the HP. The nukes are forcing Mickey to back up, but he has the savior of the false promise, keeping him alive for now. Pycat still survives, though. They can't kill the Morphling.
A decent fight for Alliance.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of control to make sure that they only care about the heroes that are actually in their base. They don't chase for anything.
Yeah.
They don't overextend for anything. That was a very nice fight for them, where they maintain control of their of their base. That's all they cared
They
about.
recognize they've got to kill the supports on OG. The Lion, or sorry, the Rasta and the Dazzle have got to be the priority targets, much like the Oracle and the PAR for OG.
These fights last for so long because OG can't really commit. There's an Oracle, there's 2 BKBs. They need to wait those to be down, and then they can try to take the fight.
Dire is scanning for enemies.
What's his talent? Global concussive?
Then you can't farm waves as much as you could, right? Because it will now basically always see a hero.
Yeah. Kill all the heroes, and then there you go, back to farming.
Oh, Shadow Shaman.
Hey, Mickey's in. Straight away they go. The BKB's out. Python pops the Requiem. There's not going to be anyone being caught out by it, but they do find the Seb.
God.
Oh.
Ooh,
Tiger.
nice.
He's able to catch him. Pycat trying to come back in. Waveform down to low ground, but Mickey's in on top of him with the Pistol Blade. Pycat's dead.
Oh my god.
Kill those wards
And
from
they're
the
not done
Shadow
yet.
Shaman,
The
though.
chase is on. Looking for Thompson, looking for Jarex. Jarex will be able to TP away. Thompson tries for a TP himself. Do they have a way to cancel it? They do not.
No.
Do not.
Cogs. Thompson gets away.
All right, it is time to build an Aeon Disc, Dazzle.
Yeah,
That's the
seriously.
second time
Aeon
he got...
Disc?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
How
That's
else is he
also
going to
reduced
survive?
cooldown thanks to the bad juju.
How is he going to
Radiant's
survive?
bottom barracks are
Is there
under
anything
attack.
else?
Well, he just
I
needs
think
to
he
position
will be a
himself
little late
better.
With the 50% cooldown, it could be nice, but
Yeah.
expensive item. Oh no. GG.
Jeez.
The
Give me some
blur. Was that the
frogs
blur?
in chat.
I believe so.
Yep.
GG is...
Like, hello.
Oh boy.
PA
He's not got
delay.
buyback.
He's not got buyback.
He's just dead.
Brewmaster has buyback, but has got no
He
split.
is just dead.
Is he got no
He's not
buyback?
got buyback.
No, he bought back in the previous
Did
fight.
they just win the game?
He literally
Did SF go
died.
armor on buildings, by the way?
Yes.
Is his talent?
No, probably not. That's the talent's still bad.
I
Isn't it?
think it is.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, they siege so fast.
Oh no, it's armor corruption
No,
from
that's
talent.
Yeah, PA's talent.
Oh, what's the other talent? The damage per soul?
Yeah, what was it? DSF? DSF.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yes.
Oh, it's the...
Oh, he has armor on level 25.
Nice hook.
15 now.
Roxy, gotta be careful there.
Oh, those scepters. Oh no. No Tail's still alive, but the panda can't. Oh, what?
I mean, Notail's gonna die after this grave wears out, and there's the lasso again. They've caught out Pycat. Pycat's been controlled. Do they have the damage to kill him off? They've got the bashes. Pycat's dead.
Jesus.
He can bite back.
When he goes full strength, he has no armor, and he just gets exploded.
And Seb is dead too. There's only 2 left alive for OG. Jerax with the big ass shackles, but it ain't big ass enough. As Qualifier jumps forward, Jerax will be able to blink away. But OG, they do have buyback back up on top, and buyback is now available, but it may be a little too late.
This stand from this Oracle.
If he jumps...
Fortified.
If that PA jumps forward, Thompson just dies in a couple hits. And BKB on PA should be up again soon.
Needs a Yasha.
Can you go to PA?
Keep pushing, Alliance. Go for the game. Go for the game, baby.
Mickey.
Go for the game. Don't be scared. There's 2 dead without buyback. There's no brew. Keep on pushing. They can't keep you off this base.
The Oracle spam is unbelievable.
Oracle ult is ready again.
They can keep pushing though. They don't care. There's the jump. There you go. Quick Abyssal Blade action coming out. The
Just focus the throne.
The save. Insania keeps him alive. The throne's going to be taken down. Alliance take the series. They take the game 2-0.
Wow.
Man, I don't think anyone expected the Lions to take them 2-0. Yeah, sure.
OG took a long break. Alliance didn't. Alliance have been